guys, it's Melanie, and I was just in the middle of doing my daily chores and I just kind of got bored with doing laundry. So I decided to pick up the camera and finally record my just one beauty tag. So Kristen over at the TheKristenKChannel actually tagged me to do this back in like January, and I've had it on my to-do list forever. So I'm finally just going to do it, and I thought this was a really fun tag video, and if you haven't done this yet and you find it kind of interesting and fun, definitely feel free to do this and let me know, and I will come watch your video. So I have the questions here in front of me, and I've got all my products, so let's jump into it. So just one lipstick. I decided to go with something that is a little bit newer to me, and it's the NYX High Voltage Lipstick in Flutter Kiss. Reason being is that, so I'm wearing this now, I have it like sheared out over on top of a lip balm. This is so versatile to me. It's a beautiful mauve-y plum color. It is great for every day. You can shear it out. You can make it really opaque and a lot deeper, especially if you use it with a lip liner that's maybe just a tad bit darker. It's such a beautiful year-round color. I just think that if I lost this, I would probably run out and immediately repurchase it. There's lots of lipsticks that I could have put in this particular tag question, but this was definitely the one that I thought would probably be a pretty good answer for right now, because I can't seem to stop using it. So just one lip gloss. So I decided to pick this. It's totally discontinued, but I'm sure I could probably still find it on Amazon if I needed to. But I chose the Revlon Super Lustrous Lip Gloss in Coral Reef. I really love this lip gloss. I had a really hard time choosing between this and Buxom's Dolly. Actually, hang on. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, here it is. I would have to say it'd actually be a tie between the two. I just don't think I could choose. It'd be a little bit harder for me to get my hands on the Coral Reef now, because like I said, this is discontinued. But the Dolly is still obviously available. Dolly, I have been through a couple of these from Buxom, and it's a really great color. It actually is, I would say Dolly is the gloss version of Flutter Kiss from NYX. Beautiful plummy mauve, a little bit of shimmer, just very pretty. But both of these are ones that I don't think that I could live without. So I've got my bright and I've got my neutral. So I would have to say probably both of these. I couldn't pick. Okay, just one blush. That was pretty easy. My Lorac blush in Rose, and this is still for sale on the Lorac website under their like sales section. But this is my all-time go-to favorite blush ever. Beautiful neutral matte rose shade that just looks perfect for every single day. When I finally do run out of all of these and they no longer sell them on the sales section or at Haute Look, I'm going to be a very sad little monkey, because this is by far the best blush that I have ever used. Okay, just one eyeshadow single. So I was going between MAC Satin Taupe, which was the one that ultimately won, and my Wet n Wild single in Brulee. I think I could dupe Brulee, but MAC Satin Taupe is one of those colors that has been a favorite for years and years and years and years. I actually have a couple in my collection. I always try to dupe this one. It's a beautiful taupe with like purpley silver undertones. It's absolutely stunning. I love it on my green eyes, and I've hit major pan on this one. I've probably gone through 3 or 4 of these in my lifetime, and I'm only 36. It takes a lot for me to go through an eyeshadow, especially like a colored eyeshadow, so the fact that I've gone through several of them is definitely a testament to how much I love this. And it is a frost, so it's a very shimmery shadow. I just think it's absolutely beautiful, and this one won out for me. Eyeshadow palette. Okay, my just one eyeshadow palette that I chose was the Lorac Pro, the original. The reason that I chose this one is because it does have the row of matte, the row of shimmers, mostly neutrals, couple of like deeper colors in there, just beautiful shades. I love the formula. I always, when people ask me like, you know, I just have like enough money to buy like one palette, I always steer them in the direction of this one if they're looking for a high-end eyeshadow palette, because I feel like this is a really great place to start. And I just think it's so versatile. I don't have one bad thing to say about this. I know a lot of people complain about the like powderiness of it, but I can't even complain about that because I just don't mind it. Like, for the quality and the way that these shadows blend and the intensity and the pigment, I love it. So my Just One mascara, this I struggled with. I really love the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I wish that I could convince myself to splurge on that like every, you know, 4 to 6 weeks. It's really hard for me to do that because the mascara does dry out really quickly, but nothing does for my lashes what the Better Than Sex mascara does. So I would probably have to say, if money wasn't an issue, I would pick the Too Faced. Too Faced is also cruelty-free, and that's one thing that is a little bit important to me right now. So that would make actually this a big fat no-no. The MAC is not cruelty-free any longer. So I don't think that I have an answer for the mascara. I wish that I did, but it used to be probably the CoverGirl Clump Crusher or the Lash Blast Volume. I don't know that I could answer it right now though, because I'm still kind of on the hunt for a good cruelty-free mascara. So my Just One foundation, I went with my Everyday Minerals base because I really, I've used this for years. It works great on my skin, and I found the perfect color match for me, and I can't say anything bad about the Everyday Minerals. It provides beautiful coverage. It, the semi-matte formula and the matte formula is great for my oily skin, so this one had to win. Facial cleanser. It's in my bathroom. I didn't bring it out, but you guys have seen it before in my videos. It's the Paula's Choice Skin Balancing Cleanser. I'll list that one down below for you. It's out at my bathroom sink right now, and it's all wet and stuff. But I really like that cleanser. It doesn't strip my skin. It just feels amazing. It takes off all of the makeup. My skin just feels good after using it. Like, that's the thing that I love about it. Most other cleansers that are geared towards oilier skin types tend to be a little bit more stripping, which was fine in my 20s, but it's not something that I really want in my mid-30s, because I do also deal with aging skin at this point, and you know, I don't want to aggravate it by like overly trying to dry it out, but I also need it to break through the oil and all of the makeup that I wear every single day and clean my skin so that I don't get stuck with a bunch of pimples and blackheads. So there you go. Powder or bronzer. So the powder that I chose, because I'm not really a bronzer person, I chose the Hourglass in Diffused Light. This is really beautiful for me to put all over my face. It provides this gorgeous glow that I just have never gotten from any other powder product, and it makes me look like I have that pregnancy glow again. I definitely had that when I was pregnant with Stella. Not for the first 5 months. I think I was green most of the time because I was insanely nauseous. But, you know, like once that wore off and I was just like, I'm having a baby. You know, like how women have that glow. I feel like this gives me that again. It also has a slight yellow tint, and so I feel like it brightens my skin quite a bit. I just love this. It's like $50. It's horribly expensive and probably a little bit overpriced for what it is, but it's lovely. And I would continue to pay that amount for it. I'd probably wait for the Sephora VIB sale, but I will not be without this in my collection going forward. Now, number 10 was a nail polish. It will be a really cold day in hell before you see me wearing nail polish on any kind of regular basis. Because of my job, I'm a florist. My hands are constantly, especially during the summer, in like gunk and goop and water and like, you know, floral preservative stuff. Like, my hands are tore up, and if I put on nail polish, it would just chip off immediately. So I never wear nail polish. I decided to replace the nail polish with a perfume, and I chose Stella by Stella McCartney. I named my daughter after this perfume. I just love it. It's a beautiful rose-based fragrance. If you've never smelled it, you must seek it out the next time you're at Ulta or Sephora, because it's beautiful, and I love the bottle. I love everything about this. Not one bad thing to say about it. I just love it, and Craig likes it, and I get so many compliments when I wear it. So, sorry to all the nail polish peeps out there. I just cannot do it. And then they also gave you a bonus here. So, 2 items you feel you couldn't live without and would buy over and over again. This was easy. You guys know what's coming. It's my Sarah McNamara Miracle Skin Transformer. I love it. I love it. I will never be without it. And I use the Color Light. This is my primer. This is what goes on my face before I put on my mineral foundation. Fills in my pores and my fine lines. It extends the wear of my makeup. It's a hydrating primer, but not overly hydrating. It protects my skin because it has an SPF of 20. It's just an amazing product for me. There are some people on this planet that this probably wouldn't work for, but most people that have tried it on my recommendation have really enjoyed it. So to me, this is just something that is so beautiful, and I just can't imagine not using it. NYX Blush in Taupe, which is my go-to contour. I can't have a beautiful blush without a beautiful contour, because I unfortunately have a really round face. I have to contour my face, because if I don't, I just look like a giant melon head. So the blush in Taupe from NYX is absolutely perfect for me, because it's like a dirty ashy brown with a slight mauve-y undertone to it. It just looks like a shadow versus a bronzer that would look like a bronzer on my super pale skin. This just works the best for me. It's also super inexpensive, so that's it. Those are the products that I really can't imagine life without, and that I would probably repurchase pretty quickly. Obviously, the exception of this. Again, I could probably find it on Amazon, but then again, just because I'm going cruelty-free, I wouldn't actually end up repurchasing this, but I do really love it. I have yet to find a color that matches this particular lip gloss. If you know of one, the closest one that I found was from Milani, but it wasn't quite as pigmented as this. So if you know anything from a cruelty-free company that matches the Coral Reef from Revlon, let me know. I'm curious. I'm open to suggestions. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Kristen from the Kristen K channel, for tagging me. I'll be sure to put her response video down below, so go check her out if you haven't already. And thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.